Hello guys, I'm back again with another video of LeetCode Explored day 27, and today the question is concatenation of consecutive binary numbers. So basically we have been given an integer n and we have to return the decimal value of the binary string formed by concatenating the binary representation of numbers from 1 to n in order, and the answer can be quite large, so we have to return it after taking modulus with 10 power 9 plus 7. So first we can go for the constraints. N varies up to 10 power 5, and okay, now let us first understand what the question says. Okay, suppose first, so suppose n, here we have n equal to 5. So the question says that we have to append integers from 1 to n, and what we are going to append is the binary representation of numbers from 1 to n. So the first number is 1, so binary representation of 1 is 1, and for 2 it is 1 0, and for 3 is 1 1, and for 4 is 1 0 0, and for 5 is 1 0 1. So this is the binary representation of numbers ranging from 1 to n, and all numbers are appended. So we have to calculate this answer. Calculate answer by taking modulo. So now one thing you can notice that we can calculate this answer by starting from n equal to 5 and decreasing n every time by 1. Suppose we are calculating n for n equal to 5. Our binary representation of 5 is 101. So what we are going to do is we have 101, and again we have for n equal to 4 we have 100. So what we are going to do is we are going to append 100 to front, so it would be 100. But by doing this we are going to iterate from 1 to n, and it would take O of n time. And for calculating the set bits position of number, suppose we have n equal to 5, so set bit positions are 1 0 1. It would take log of n time, so our time complexity would exceed, so we will get time limit exceeded. So this approach is correct, but it would give us TLE. So what we are going to do is we are going to optimize our approach and check out how we can approach answer in minimum time. So what we are going to do is, suppose we have another example here. Let us understand how we are going to apply the optimized approach, the efficient solution of this question. So suppose we have n equal to 1, so binary form up to 1 is 1. So in this case we have answer as 1 because there is single 1. And suppose n equal to 2, so first 1 is appended, and again 1 0 is appended to its back. So in this case our answer is, what we are getting this answer as 6. Okay, and in this case n is equal to 3, so we are getting answer as 27. As you can see, you can calculate. Now one thing you can notice, that there is a pattern that you can follow or you can observe, that is, for every I, let me write here, for every I, our answer would be our previous answer up to I minus 1 plus our previous answer up to I minus 1 multiplied by 2 power, multiplied by power of 2 comma number of shifts that you have to do. And after doing this we are going to store this in again in answer variable plus the current value of I. Now let us understand this. Suppose we have n equal to 3, and suppose current value of I is 4. So what we are going to calculate in this step is the previous value up to I equal to 3 is, we have stored it in the answer, that is 27. And now we are going to calculate 2 power shifts. Now what is the meaning of this shift variable here is, suppose here we are appending 4, so shift is going to calculate the length of the binary representation of 4. That is, let me write here, shift, sorry, shift is going to calculate length of binary representation of current value, that is I. So what we are going to do is when we calculate the shift value, which is how we are going to calculate the shift value, it would be done by using log of 2 of I plus 1. Okay, so we are observing that when we are suppose here we have 27 value which is stored in answer. Now when we append the value 4, the binary representation of 4 is 1000, sorry, 100, and it is appended to this 27 value. Then you can observe that the set bit positions, that is 1 1 in the previous value, that is up to 3, is going to move further to the left by the amount equal to shift. So suppose here when we can write set bit positions of 3, that is 11011, then what we are observing that the positions are at 2 power 4, 2 power 4, and 2 power 3, and 2 power 1, and 2 power 0. Okay, because one is present at 0th index, then 1th index we are having indexing from the right side, 0 index, 1 index, and then 3 index and 4 index. So we are having values, the set bit positions are at 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 1, and 2 power 0. And now when you observe this string, the after appending 4, the all the set bit positions, that is 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 1, 2 power 0, is going to move further to some further to the left to by some amount, that is shift. Then we are going to calculate the shift, and this shift is going to be the length of the binary string of the current value, that is 4. So when we calculate this set bit positions, that is start the index from the rightmost side, that is 0 1 2 3 4. So we are having 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we are having 2 power 7, 2 power 6, and 2 power 4, and 2 power 3, and 2 power 2, and 2 power, and yes, we have up to 2 power, sorry, 2 power 2. Okay, so what we are observing, that you can see all the 2 power 0 is going to be multiplied by again 2 power 2, and 2 power 1 is going to be multiplied by 2 power again 2, so it becomes 2 power 3, and 2 power 3 is going to multiplied by sorry, I have done some mistake here, so it will have, uh, sorry, this 2 power 2 is not going to be present here. Okay, so it would start from, I'm going to calculate this before append this. These values are for up to 1101 and 1. Okay, and when we observe these bits corresponding in the values of 4, when 4 is appended to the binary string, the values are going to be changed, like 2 power 4 is going to change to 2 power 7. The last position of 1, as you can see, when 100 is appended with the binary string of 4, you can observe that 2 power 4 is going to be shifted to 2 power 7, 2 power 3 is going to be shifted to 2 power 6, 2 power 1 is going to be shifted to 2 power 4, and 2 power 0 is going to shifted to 2 power 3. Then one thing you can notice, that when 4 is going to be appended, binary representation of 4 is appended, all the set bits positions, that is up to answer up to n equal to 3, we are having we have answer is going to be multiplied by the when we take common here, the common is 2 power 3. Okay, our answer is going to be multiplied by, sorry, here our answer is going to be multiplied by 2 power 3. So one thing you can notice, that for when we iterate from I equal to 1 to I equal to n, when we are going to encounter for certain index I, then our answer, the previous answer, is going to be multiplied by 2 power 3, which is the previous value is 2 power I minus 1. and we are going to add I also, because after appending 4 we have calculated the change for previous up to n equal to 3. So our new answer must have some certain extra answer, that is for the current I, because 100 is also appended here. So our new answer will be power of 2 comma shifts, and shift is actually the length of this log 2 of I plus 1 and plus actual I. Okay. Now, so how we are going to implement this, by taking answer, by taking modulus along with, let us move to the code section. Okay. So here, for fast calculation of power along with the modulus sign, along with the modulus, so I have taken a iterative function to calculate the power, to take the modulus along with. So this is the power function. I have also mentioned the link in the description of the video, so you can, if you are unaware of this power function along with the modulus, you can visit them and learn some more. Okay, now I have initialized answer with 0, so answer can be very large, so I have taken it in a long variable. And now what we are going to do is we are going to calculate I from I equal to 1 to n, and then we are going to increment I up to n. So I am going to calculate the shift is log 2 of I, and so we can also write here is shift plus 1, we can also write here, okay, plus 1, it doesn't matter. So shift will be log 2 of I plus 1, and our answer for the current variable, that is, suppose we have I equal to n, would be answer for the I equal to n minus 1 into a number of shifts, that is 2 power the shift. After doing this, we are going to take modulus sign, plus we are going to add for the current value, which is going to be appended in the binary form, and then we are going to take modulus, and we are going to do this for every I for 1 equal to n, and finally answer variable will store the answer for I equal to n. Then we are going to typecast this into an integer variable, and then we are going to return this as our answer. So the question is basically of medium type, and actually this is of brute force and binary exponentiation, and we have to take care that our answer must be taken, our answer must have been more taken with the modulus sign. So if you have any doubts in this question, do mention in the comment section of the video, and I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest updates regarding lead codes and various online contest editorials. Thank you for watching this video.